Sally. Wait until you see what I bought. I have got the most precious little Clarke.
The most precious little what, Darla? What is this?
What are you doing here?
I could be here to see you.
Me?
We had an arrangement, remember?
I've been really busy lately.
Doing what? Shopping?
Look, Clarke, I just was not comfortable getting information for you, okay?
That's all right. It's too late for that anyway.
Too late? What do you...
I'll be leaving town. You won't be seeing me anymore.
Clarke, where are you going?
Just away. Start a new life somewhere.
Did you get a new job somewhere?
No, Darla. I'm through with designing.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe I'll take up farming.
Really?
Sweetheart, let me leave you with a piece of advice. This company's in big trouble. We both know that. Now, Sally's gonna need your support like never before. You be there for her. You hear? Look after her for me. Good luck.
Is Clarke still in there?
No, he left already.
What about Mother? Has she come out yet?
Mm-mm.
I wonder what he laid on her this time. Better go pick up the pieces.
Oh, Mace. He's leaving L.A.
Clarke is?
Yeah.
Where's he going?
I don't really know. He didn't say exactly.
Well, good. Let him go. I'm sure Mother won't miss him.
I might.
Ooh. Europe was an inspiration, I see.
As always. How are you, Margo?
Well, I'm fine. It's you. It's you that I'm worried about.
Why? Because of my little accident?
Oh, little accident. That was hardly a little accident.
No. Don't lecture me. It wasn't my fault.
You know, you have a responsibility to keep yourself in one piece.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
To whom?
To me. I'm much too far along in my career to take on a new mentor.
Mentor, yeah. That's always been a very interesting way to describe my relationship with you.
Well, give me a new label. I'll consider it.
You're teasing me again.
Innocently, of course.
Of course.
Anyway, the reason I came by, I was looking for Ridge. Have you seen him?
No.
He didn't go to Europe with you, did he?
Why do you ask? Because he was gone so much all last week?
Yeah.
Well, no. No, he did not go to Europe with me.
Do you know where he was?
My guess is that he spent the week up at the cabin with Dr. Taylor Hayes.
Really?
Which is all right, except that I had a lot of things for him to do, and they didn't get done.
Well, if you're talking about the dinner with Henri Joulet...
No, I'm well aware that you and Thorne handled that exceptionally well. It's just that there were specific things I wanted him to get into with Henri.
Well, I have a feeling that Henri is going to be back very soon.
Oh?
I need to get back to work.
Ridge.
You're still here?
Yes.
Thought you were leaving.
I wanted to talk to you.
What about?
What you're gonna say to Eric?
Logan, I know what I'm gonna say to Dad. I'm gonna tell him the truth about you and me. Now, please don't try to convince me not to. My mind is made up now. Dad deserves to know.
the bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by rich, delicious, mountain-grown Folgers crystals.
Ridge, I'm not going to tell you that Eric doesn't deserve to know what's going on.
I don't believe the mother did this to us.
You're not going to mention that to him, are you?
The letter? No. That wouldn't be productive.
I could just wring Stephanie's neck for this.
It was wrong.
But so perfectly Stephanie. She knew what it would take to accomplish her goals, to get you and me together, and to make it possible for me to stay with Eric.
And even if we find out, which we did, she knew we wouldn't be able to tell Dad she forged that letter. He'd never speak to her again.
And that wouldn't be good for any one of us.
You know, as angry as I am at Mother, part of me feels sorry for her. All that she was driven to because of her love for Dad. I've got to get going. There's a job to be done here.
Ridge, I ought to be the one to do it.
You?
Yes, me. Eric is my husband, and if anybody should tell him, it should be me.
Well, Logan, I'm not going to let you be put in that position.
And what about the position you're in? A son telling his father he's in love with his wife?
Dad and I will work that out somehow.
Oh, come on, Ridge. You know it's not going to be that easy. Look, I appreciate everything you're trying to do for me. But there are some things you cannot protect me from, and this is one of them. At least Eric and I are on good terms right now.
You wouldn't be after you told him that.
Yes, but that's true no matter who tells him. Ridge, I really feel like I am responsible for this. As his wife and as the person who is going to have to deal with his pain. It has to be me, Ridge. It has to be me.
Mother,
Yeah, honey.
how did it go?
With Clarke?
Of course.
Fine. He's leaving.
Seems to me he left a long time ago.
No, I mean, he's leaving town.
Yes, Darla told me.
Did she? Well, it can't happen a moment too soon, as far as I'm concerned.
Is that all you're feeling?
Well, what else would I be feeling? I mean, the man betrayed me, lied to me, cheated to me, laughed at me. He wasn't even a good friend, let alone a good husband. So why should I feel any regret?
You shouldn't, Mother.
Oh, I don't.
What else did he say?
What else?
I'm sure he came here to tell you more than just that he was leaving town.
No. That was about it. Oh, he did mention a few details. Something about putting his house in order, you know, that sort of thing.
Details. He wanted money, didn't he?
No. No, definitely not. He didn't ask me for money. Had you heard that he is seeing a psychiatrist?
He told you that?
He mentioned it in passing.
Well, if you ask me, it's about 10 years too late, Mom. It would have never worked out for the two of you. Never. You're as different as hot and cold. Heart and heartless. Now, the baby is the perfect example of that. If it was up to Clarke, you would have had an abortion. And I would keep that in mind if I were you, Mother. Clarke and his attitude towards children. Hey. Well, look at you.
Hi.
Where have you been, stud? You look gorgeous.
An appointment.
With that beautiful shrink you've been seeing?
You set me up with her.
Just because I know she's too good to get involved with one of her patients.
Nobody's that good when I'm around. You know that.
Ooh. You know, Clarke, I never thought I'd say this, but it's really good to hear you talk like that.
I thought maybe Sally and her divorce papers might have done you in this time.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Logan, maybe we should both go see him.
No, Ridge, please. Let me do this my way.
You call me the minute you get through talking with him.
I will.
Logan, I am so sorry. So sorry I did this to you.
No, I don't want to hear you say that. All you did was to show me you loved me. So don't you dare apologize. I love you too, Ridge. I love you. And Eric needs to be told that. And I have to be the one to do it.
No, Julie, that divorce summons isn't the end of the world.
You sure acted like it was a few hours ago.
Well, if Sally's going to divorce me, she's going to divorce me. I can't do anything about it, so why should I worry?
It's a beautiful attitude, Clarke.
It's the only attitude.
You must have talked to your therapist about this, huh?
Well, I am seeing things differently.
Why is that, Clarke?
Let's face it, Julie. The scenario for us would be a lot better if Sally and I had not split up. I'd still be working, still be creative, still getting paid, and you and I could still snuggle up here.
You're making it sound a lot more attractive than it was.
Wasn't bad. In fact, it wasn't bad at all. It was great. You had your job, I had mine. We got together a couple times a week, and we talked about our work.
We argued about Sally.
Once you got possessive.
Possessive, Clarke. All I wanted was a normal relationship.
You had a normal relationship.
With a married man. Anyway, why are we even talking about this? Sally is history, and the marriage is over.
True. But you do have to admit that we'd be better off if the marriage weren't.
I disagree. But it's academic anyway because the marriage is over.
It isn't over until it's over, and I'm still technically your husband.
A husband that's being divorced. Clarke, why are you belaboring this point?
I just want you to accept the premise. It's important.
The premise that we would be better off if you and Sally were married. And why should I accept that premise? Clarke, what exactly happened today? Is there something you're not telling me?
Clarke and his attitude towards children,
Yes, and don't forget that, Mother. It is the perfect example of the kind of man Clarke is. Selfish and insensitive.
I'll keep it in mind, I promise.
You do that, and I promise you these divorce proceedings will go very smoothly.
Oh, why not? That's the reason for all this, isn't it? Clarke and his attitude towards me and my baby.
He wrote you off, Mother. Both of you. So if you're having any second thoughts about divorcing Clarke, you remind yourself over and over. Clarke wanted you to terminate this pregnancy. This baby meant nothing to Clarke. Not one blessed thing.
Hey,
Hello?
anything interesting happen while I was gone?
Yes. Interesting. And tragic.
Clarke, what exactly did your therapist say to you today?
Look, I told you once before. That's not something I can discuss with you.
Well, did she suggest there might be a future for you and Sally?
Are you serious? Hell no.
Well, The way you're acting, it's almost as though that's the way you think.
How could I think that? I was just served with divorce papers this morning.
I'm sorry. I guess I just get a little, insecure when it comes to that woman.
Insecure? Now, hey, come on, that lady is a tugboat. And besides that, she's pregnant.
I guess I am being silly, aren't I?
And Julie, I just want you to recognize that you and I were better off when Sal and I were married. We had money. We had time for each other.
Not enough time, Clarke. Not nearly enough time. In fact, if you ask me, the only way we could really have enough time is if we were married. And if we were, I promise you, that would be time very well spent.
He wrote you off, Mother, both of you. So if you ever have any second thoughts about divorcing that man, you remind yourself over and over. Clarke wanted you to terminate this pregnancy. This baby meant nothing to him. Not one blessed thing.
As it turns out, that baby would have meant a lot to me.
You told me you didn't want to have any children.
I didn't want a lot of things. At least I thought I didn't want them. Having a baby with you, Sally, would have been rough. But it would have forced me to see things that I see now so clearly. This world is a very cruel place when you're all alone. When you get right down to it, all that really matters is family. A wife. A child. A business you struggle with together. And we had that. Or we could have. If I hadn't been so bullheaded, arrogant, demanded you have that pregnancy. I don't blame you for divorcing me. If I were in your place, I would have done the same thing.
Well, now he's gone. And I am divorcing him. Macy was right about him. But what if she wasn't? Oh, God. Oh, dear God. If only I could believe that he has really, truly changed.
What is it, Ridge? What's going on?
Dad spent the night with Brooke.
Yes, I know.
We were wrong.
About?
His interest in Mother.
But he told her in that letter.
Forget the letter. It's not where he's coming from.
Oh, my God. Ridge, what does this mean?
It means that all hell is about to break loose. Because I can't keep it from you, Felicia. Not now.
You're gonna tell him about you and Brooke.
There's no other way. I wish to God there were. But there is no other way.
Oh, Eric. Your life is about to be changed forever. I am so sorry.
Brooke. Hi, sweetheart. Come in.